Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to take a look at this Vostok Amphibia Special Edition with the reference number 710557S. This is a special edition from Meronom.com. It is based on the 710 cushion case design, but a little bit of extra flavors. The watch comes with a case diameter of 41 millimeters. It has a thickness of 15 millimeters, including the dome acrylic crystal. The lug-to-lug distance is a short 45 millimeters, and it has a 22 millimeters lug width. The watch has a full polished cushion case design. Some might get turned off by the cushion case design and maybe due to the high polish case design as well. But I think there are plenty of tutorials online to help you turn the high polish case finish to a brush finish. As for the cushion case, it is more about a personal taste, but one advantage of the cushion case is that it has a very short lug-to-lug distance. We'll take a closer look at that during the reshot. The dial is protected by a dome acrylic crystal that stays true to the original Soviet compressor case design. As we dive deeper with the watch, the pressure will press on the acrylic and increasing the water resistance of the watch itself. The watch is rated to be 200 meters of water resistance, and there is a signed screw down crown. This piece here is powered by an in-house Vostok 2415 movement with 31 jewels. It is hand-windable, but it is not hackable. It beats at a slower 19,800 vibrations per hour, and it has a power reserve of approximately 31 hours. The rated accuracy is -20 to +60 seconds per day. This is to be expected with a movement of a lower beat, but for the money, it is absolutely acceptable. Alright, we are going to do some accuracy check on the movement of this piece. This piece is powered by the in-house Vostok 2415 movement, and from the internet, the lift angle is 42 degrees. So with everything set, just try to run this and see how it goes. Well, not too bad. This piece only has a beat error of 0.2 milliseconds, and the accuracy could range from something like, I would say, -1 to +6 seconds per day, which is very good for a watch of this price and on a movement that has a 19,800 beats per hour. Alright, back to the main show. Before we looked at the Full-Lume dial, let's take a look at the case back. There are some typical Russian engravings on the case back, and for this particular case back, it comes with the scuba dude. If you're into Vostok Amphibia watches, you should be well familiar with this guy. Well, if you're not, it is this little guy with the scuba gear that appears in many of Vostok Amphibia's watch dials. The case back is a typical Vostok case back that is locked into place by a lock ring. The case back is placed on the watch and the ring is used to lock it in place. This is a brilliant design as there is no twisting motion on the case back that might potentially stress the gasket. This piece comes with a Full-Lume dial. Before we go hoo-ha about it, the longevity of the lume is a major letdown here. It looks cool, but after a while, it's gone. I've been to cinema with this hoping to read the time without blaring my face with my phone, but the lume was almost non-existent less than halfway into the movie. I wish it comes with a better lume. So let's do a lume shot and see how it goes. Okay, this is the lume shot of the watch. I'm sorry because I'm not in a fully dark environment here today, but As you can see, this is how the watch would look like under a low light condition. Let me just try to blast the dial a little bit more with some UV light. I think it's quite obvious that the lume wouldn't last very long. As you can see, after a while, it's just like starting to fade. So while the lume is fading away, let's talk about the design of the dial itself. The entire dial is printed with black text and with 12, 3, 6, and 9 with numerals. The hour and minute hands are filled with the same lume, and they do have thick black borders around them, which make them very legible against the same colored dial. There is a lume dot on the second hand as well as a lume peep on the bezel. The bezel is just a friction fitted bi-directional bezel, which is very typical of all these Vostok Amphibias. This watch comes with a silicone strap that feels very nice. It is soft and very pliable. More importantly, the number of holes are enough for my small wrist. It comes with 2 thick spring bars, something that could rival those on Seiko's dive watches. However, there is one thing that might bug you if you are particularly OCD. The width of the strap is only around 21.6 millimeters, but the watch has a 22 millimeters lug width. So you might be able to see some gap here. But to me, it's not very obvious. But some people, they just feel that, okay, the strap is not good enough. But however, with the 22 millimeters lug width, there is no problem finding aftermarket watch bands for this piece. The watch is really big. So I'm just waiting for someone to reshame me in the comments. Well, dive watches are tool watches and they are supposed to be big. And the design of this Vostok Amphibia is still the same design as when it was first released during the Soviet era. So we can say that this is a piece of history on my wrist. Well, the cushion case design might not be to everyone's liking. It looks old school, but if you like it, you will like it. The good thing about the cushion case design is that the lug to lug distance is very short. Even for this big watch, there is barely no lug overhang even on my small 6-inch wrist. Alright, time to wrap this video up. To me, this piece captures the technical design aspect of the old Soviet era dive watches, and the cushion case certainly captures the retro vibes of the 60s and 70s. In short, I like it. And being a mechanical engineer, I always appreciate something that is cleverly designed under tight constraints. If you want to know more about the design of this Vostok Amphibia, just Google for the history of Vostok Amphibia. Alright, that's it for this video. If you're new to my channel, please help by subscribing to my channel. It does help me a lot. And you can also follow me on my Instagram at gfw_watch for more watch pictures. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.